A rainy night in Georgia. Rainy night in Alabama. I think it's raining all over the world. Lord, I think it's raining all over the world. Hello, once again, I am on the stage, and you all are too. We have been what? Granted permission from the universe to have our particular role in the play. Out here in nature, that's where we are, where the sun is now positioning itself in another direction to prepare for what? Manufactured winter. Happy fall solstice. Isn't it just nice to be here once again with all of our faculties, with our health and our strength, even though I complain daily and I really have nothing to complain about. Hello? All we got to do is go into the nursing homes, hospitals, all of these different, what you call those places, recovery centers and halfway houses, prisons, and we realize how truly grateful we are, and rehabilitation centers. Hello, family. Hello, wise ones. Hey, Brother Paul, how you doing? Good evening to you, too. I'd like to say good afternoon to make it last a little longer because I slumbered for a minute too long, y'all. I slumbered too long. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? Hey, Quiet Storm. Hey, Librarian, how are you? Hey, Tamu. Hey, girl. Hello, Talita. How you doing? Talita. Hey, Neptune. How are you? As you tune the universe for us. Okay? Hey, Barney. Hey, Fire Goddess. Hey, Jackie. Okay. Hey, Deck Boy TV. Hey, Sonia. Y'all doing okay? I want to talk. They done it again. Did they do it again? Y'all hear that noise? I live by a very dangerous spot, y'all. I've heard how dangerous it is where I live. It is very dangerous here. And I found about it. I found out about it a little later on after I purchased this house. There are high pressured pipelines in that area over there. The only thing they can do with that area is a little bitty swampy areas. A little bit behind that is grow cotton. And down there, you want to know what that is? It is a high powered gas plant that produces natural gas. Okay, so you best better believe that I'm looking for me another house. Now, I'm going to keep that now. I'm not just going to get up and just leave it, okay? Mr. Willie, he can stay his ass in it, okay? Mr. Willie said he ain't going nowhere. But you know, I'm not running. You know, I'm just going to make this house like a primary residence. But honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth, what I really want to do. You know, just realize sometimes we make excuses and we try to find everything in the world wrong with the place we're in. And it's only because we need an excuse to get up and leave. It's just like, I mean, isn't this the house you fell in love with? Okay, it was a perfect house when you wanted it, wasn't it? You prayed for it, you wanted it, didn't you? And then once you want something else, you see everything in the world is wrong with the house. Nothing is wrong with the house. It's just the fact that, you know, some of the times we're a little bit ungrateful. We just want it all, don't we? Yeah, but anyway, I'm keeping my house, but what I'm going to do, because I've been knew about that issue down there. I found out about it by about it when I got my gas turned on. The gas company told me, the gas company guy told me that where I live at, there are pipes. There are a whole lot of gas line pipes. When you think about it, I mean, no matter where you live, if you, especially if you're living in a subdivision, you got to realize you got pipes underground, gas line pipes. You see what I'm saying? So we don't need any earthquakes over here. We don't need no earthquake shifting this, shifting that, because I think all of us, pretty much, even you all, have pipes on the ground. But here, it's a little bit more dangerous because you can hear it. You can hear it. I don't know if you all can hear it, but I can hear it generating a lot of noise, and it's right off the river. So, anyways, but I'm making excuses because I want a temple. I found it, and I want it. I want this temple. It has 6 bedrooms in it, and it has 3 baths in it, and it is just gorgeous. It needs some work. I know I don't need to be skipping from places to places to places, doing work, but I want this house. The only thing I see that's wrong with it right now, it has the wooden drip off the windows are all, so they need to be replaced. And when I replace them, I'm replacing it with something that does not rot. Some maybe brick or something like that. I'll get them to put some brick on it so it won't rot. And it needs some painting in the inside, and that's it. And that's all I can see with my eyes, but it would take like a contractor to go in there to see the extent of what's going on. But I want it to be my private temple so you all can come out. And we can have ceremonies in that house. And I'm getting ready to get my website together. I got my son-in-law getting me a website together. And I'm going to mock it after somebody's website. Should I say their names? I think they have a beautiful, it's a priestess, a voodoo priestess. I love her website. I'm going to do me one like that. I'm going to wrap my head and put me a little gown on. And get me some pictures together and get my things on there, whatever. And everything. So anyways, this video is not about me. Let me stop. I want that house. Baby, I want that house. No, I'm just teasing. I really want it. I mean, oh my God, my soul, my heart, everything is in that house. There was some marbles in there. I got those marbles because I'm finna do some work so I can get that house. Mama finna get ready to start doing some work. Yeah, I'm finna get ready to do me some work, y'all. That sure am. Let me go ahead on and get my cauldron out, bitches. Hello? It's time to get to work. I feel like you can get whatever the fuck you want when you're a witch. A lot of folks say, why you ain't got this? Why you ain't got that? Because I ain't tried to get it. Why? Because I ain't necessarily the witch that, wants it all. But you do got witches that wants it all and they get it all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You better get what you can while you here. Hello? This may be the only heaven we gonna have. No, I'm just but I'm working on it, y'all. I'm gonna get that house and I'm gonna take y'all in it. We're gonna go and tour that house and everything. And like I said, y'all are welcome to come because it has 6 bedrooms in it. So we can have an Airbnb in there or whatever we want or whatever. I get a lot of phone calls from people that want to come in person and get their readings. When I get in there, you definitely come. That's going to be my office. That's going to be the witch's office right there. Yes, it is. That's my office building. Because I came up with an excuse. I said, Mr. Willie, it's going to be my place of work and business. He said, well, yeah. Well, you probably do need to go and get that. You have to put it to him like that. Yeah, so you have to just do it that way. When you do it like that, it sounds better, don't it? But anyways, and I have another person that's working with me. Hey, how you doing? You know who you are out there that's trying to make it happen. Two people that's trying to make it happen. Y'all know I ain't gonna forget about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all got a place up in there anytime with no hesitation. You know how I feel about you, girl. And you know how I feel about you, boy. It don't sound right saying it like that when it's a man. You know how I feel about you, woman. You know how I feel about you, man. Y'all know I got y'all right here. Okay? Because I know y'all got me right here. Hello? Look, y'all. Look. They did it again. So I think. Have I thrown the bones on it? Nah, I haven't. Y'all, it's hard to read them bones and shells. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard. It is difficult because when you're dealing with bones, man, bones are telling you the past, present, and the future. And you can't get them mixed up. You can't get that mixed up. So you be like, if your skills ain't up to par with it, you may just be telling somebody something that already happened. Oh yeah, you know that was 4 years ago. Even though when you consulting with spirit, you know what I'm saying, you don't get that crisscrossed up there. That's a study that continues for life. Very very in depth, very in depth. So I want to throw the bones on you. Hello. But look, let me talk. Y'all know how I feel. Somebody wrote a whole entire book in the comment section. Okay, and I took my time out to read it and everything. They got a little bit emotional about some of the material, and I'm gonna leave it there so everybody can look at it. In my younger days, I'd probably be the one that would just, I would be the one who would just take the comment down. But then I found out that that's not fair. Everybody should be able to be vocal as long as it's constructive. If it's not constructive, then I'm not gonna fool with foolishness. I've done it in my younger days in YouTube. But anything that is beneath me, I will not address it. Because there were some people in the past that felt like they were on my frequency and they were not. And I entertained them. Maybe I was on that frequency at that particular time. I don't know how it went. But those same individuals couldn't even get the night of day with me again. So you know you ain't getting the light of day. You know, anything that is not on your frequency, you need to walk past it and just like this. Because it will scar you in the long run. Yeah, some of us have stooped. And we've stooped because, you know, at the moment we needed a little bit of entertainment. Because that's all gossip is. But it will hurt you if you respond to it. So, anyways, I talk about that. But anyways, the person wrote a lot of information on there. And this is not what I got from it. But I'm picking it apart, some of the things that I'm just addressing for the moment. And they talked about, I talk about a lot of conspiracy theorists and theories and stuff. No, this stuff is real. And it just depends, because some people think conspiracy theorists are fake and they're not real and the information is not real. And some people just, that's the way they categorize us as conspiracy theorists. So have it your way. But I know that what I'm talking about, myself personally, it's got a lot of validity to it. It's got a lot of validity to it. before the storm. Some kind. There's some storms coming. Some earthquakes. It's too quiet. But anyways, so check this out. So when they said that, okay, I was like, okay. I hear you. And they got emotional about me saying that black people, you people here in America, you're not Egyptians, and it kind of got them upset a little bit, and you know, and I say this right here, I read everybody's comments, even if you don't agree or whatever. But this is just my own personal opinion, just like you got yours and everybody else got theirs and stuff. And there are going to be a lot of things that I'm going to talk about that, a lot of people ain't going to agree with, and that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of things. I had an interruption. You know how that goes. Do I need to start making those faces at whoever punched that button? I know you're a new person on, ain't you? I'm scared, wasn't it? Okay. But anyways, but anyways, I respect other people's opinion. I have grown up. Listen to that. Crazy sound. So anyway, so we can do that. We can do that. We can be responsible adults and realize that we all are not going to have the same views on life or whatever, but we can respect each other's views. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean we necessarily agree, but we're gonna respect. We're gonna respect it. But anyway, so I'll talk about that issue another time, but it just made me think about that when somebody say I do a lot of conspiracy theories and stuff like that. It just out of my mind. But look, let me tell you something. So I said all out of my mind. But look, let me tell you something. So I said all of that to say this right here. They did it. That's what I feel like they did. Boy, it's noisy down at that gas plant right now. They did it. I feel like most of the weather is manufactured. Our seasons are manufactured. Poor countries do not have seasons because they cannot afford to condition their weather because it's very costly. And depending on where you are in America, if you got good conditioned weather, will affect your pocketbook. You will pay higher than average rent and mortgage and taxes. That's just the way I feel now, okay? That's what makes me me. And there may be a lot of people like myself that feel like me. I might be right. I might be wrong. See, when they disturb those live feeds, it's so that you can lose your audience. So know what YouTube does. Know what they do. You're going to see other people with 300 and 400 or more viewers on their live streams because they're not a threat. What's the threat? The threat is changing the minds of the people in the South. They need us in these churches. And I want other people that look like me to abandon the churches. So now that's what I figured out it is when it comes to myself. Because, like I say, you will not see these drop-offs in views with these people who are having like 400 to 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm gonna pick into it a little bit more. Maybe it has something to do with whether or not those people on computers versus cell phones. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I know I shouldn't have any of that because I have high-speed internet, cable internet, and on top of that, my device has unlimited data. So I have 2 backups. Okay, so we know who's doing it. It's very clever, but What they got to understand is that a lot of people are going to change their minds about how they view religion. The first thing you see when you see an individual like me in the South, the first thing people get to thinking is, oh, she goes to church. Now, not with my head wrap on, y'all. I'm talking about the people that look like me. They associate them with being in the Bible and a fanatic about church and Jesus. But when I come and I say, hey, look, no, we're not all like that, and we're not all going to continue to be like that, that's a threat. I'm here to encourage, especially women in the South, that it's okay to be free. And they have an issue with that. You can be free from all constraints or restraints of religion if they are not serving you. If you're living below poverty level in the church, you can live below poverty level without the church. I'm not going to fatten up and rich up the pockets of these pulpit pimps. It's a wrap. We're not going to be doing that no more. So get ready for this change. I don't want to walk over there. It's not enough sunlight. So I'm just going to pace this sidewalk right here. Okay, so that's what's going on. So that's why you're going to see a lot of problems on this channel and stuff. And a lot of this conspiracy theories going on, and me not backing up where I get the information from and all of this stuff like that. So they're thinking like, this is the woman that just don't have good sense, and she speaks the slave language, and we're not going to promote her. We're going to block her. And so that's why I have to deal with these interrupted live streams, and most of my people out there saying, hey, I'm just frustrated. I can't get a notification. Always come out and check to see if I'm producing material. Do not rely on notifications. Channels like mine won't get it. It's not going to get it. They don't want people that look like me to get this information. That the church is what? To me, a sham. A big disappointment. That's just like Mr. Willie's cousin died. She was overly religious. Overly religious. Wanted a PhD so bad. Once she got the PhD, whoo, I ain't gonna even talk about what happened, but she gone. They put her in her resting place on yesterday, and I'm sure. And when her last photos of her, she looked very spiritual. She had her hair wrapped and everything, and I could almost like see, the potential and what she could have been if she was in her natural state. Her natural state, and she was going by her natural instincts. I could see it all in her and everything. But by that time, it was too late. Then you realize, hey, look, all of that is artificial. A PhD, obtaining degrees, is artificial. Trying to have the cutest shape, the biggest butt, the nicest hips, it's artificial. None of that defines who you are as a spiritual being. Now, because when you transition over, none of that is relevant. By that time, I guess it's never too late, but she never got a chance to express it to the fullest and have the time and the opportunity to express it, and then once again express it with her daughter, because her time is cut short. Let's be who we supposed to be before it's time to go over to the other side, because that's what you're here for. That's why we get this one moment, this one time. Oh, now we're gonna have other lives, but I call it one moment this time. This is the only body I'm gonna get this go round right here, right now. Okay? So that's why it means so much to me. And I'm not gonna fucking waste it on going around living a lie. Because see, when you cross over, you still gonna be conscious. Some people are still trapped over here trying to make some sense and get some understanding, and fix what they don't have no more. It's just like the woman who is no longer reproductive. All of that passed away, and her selfishness and her foolishness, or whatever it is, didn't allow her to have the opportunity to reproduce. And you just don't get another chance to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same way when we transition over to the other side. So if it's anything I'm missing out on, universe, as I speak to the trees and everything that you represent, please let me know right now. Because I don't want to leave no stones unturned. Do y'all? Hey, badass witches, how you doing? So, hey, Bam Mickler, how you doing? So, this my time. And I'm going to do what I want to do. If y'all see powder all around my neck, because I powder myself up and everything, so you don't see a little powder and everything on me and everything. Like I said, I'm just glad to be in the service one more time. I'm not finna live my life the way anybody want me to live it. You can laugh, you can make fun, poke fun. You know how they want to laugh and make fun of you and poke fun of you because you ain't doing it the way everybody else is doing it. She going to the left and we all going to the right. You know how they do. That's why I hate schools, especially public school systems, because they use children. He always come in and put a word. Okay, thank you, Birdie. They use children to admonish and punish kids, and that trauma is with you for the rest of your life. My children still talking about things, especially my son, that folks did to him when he was a child. You don't erase that. But that right there is that indoctrination that they use to just constantly put that recorder in your mind. You don't supposed to do that. Remember how they teased you for doing that the last time? Thanks to these elitists that designed these programs in the first place. Schools are not public schools. Once again, I done said this a million times, and then I want to get down to what I'm talking about. Public schools were never designed for success so that children can grow up and know that you don't have to go to college. You don't have to go to anything like that. You can become your own business, your own corporation. You can become an entrepreneur. If you can get your hand on $100,000 now, get your credit straight right now, go to the bank, borrow $100,000 with your business credit, you can purchase a donut shop. You can purchase a franchise in McDonald's Corporation. I don't know. I think the cheapest franchise you can purchase at $100,000 is Krispy Kreme, and I don't know if Krispy Kreme is national or not. I think $80,000 will get you a Krispy Kreme franchise. You can purchase a Popeyes. You can purchase these things on a loan, a signature loan. This the information that they should be teaching our little children in school. But nah, they don't want you to do that. They just want you to labor for the corporation. Know that when you send your children to school, that's what they're being taught. If you teach your children at home, if you're qualified, everybody ain't qualified to be teaching their children at home. Some people even hire teachers to teach their kids. But that's what's important to children. Teaching your children good business skills. And I always say business because that's how my aunt would say it. Rest her soul. She would always say, this is about business, baby. She was a businesswoman. Or a businesswoman. Because some people think, oh, she can't talk, man. She's still speaking the slave language and stuff. Oh, okay, whatever, if that's what you say. But look, can I talk to y'all? I want to get back to this right here. So they say I'm a conspiracy theorist. Okay, if that's what you think, okay, that's fine. But once again, I don't see the world like you see it. You know, my reality is different. You can say it's distorted, you say whatever you want. But this ain't finna change. I know that ain't nothing natural about how they do this weather down here, okay? Ain't nothing natural. It's 93 degrees here in October. 93. as I'm walking once again in this microwave sunlight. Microwaving. That's not normal. That's not normal neither. We talked about what they're doing when they're doing that. Okay, so yesterday I come about my store and I walk in my store, I'm burning up. Okay. I come out an hour later and a cold breeze is on me. Like somebody had turned the air conditioner on. I'm like, what is this? Temperature just dropped, plummeted out of nowhere. Now I found this interesting because just before I got out of there, at the store, well, by the time I got out of there, my son said, I saw something drop out the sky. I said, you did? Yeah. It was green, he said. He said, it fell out the sky and it was a green flash. And I said, let me hurry up and get online, but I didn't. I let everybody know it's going to be an earthquake somewhere. I said, that means that's going to be an earthquake. And I didn't get online to do it. Later on, find out 4 hours after that happened, Haiti experienced a 5.9 earthquake. Once again, October 6th of 2018. Now, let's talk about how I feel about this. I'm going to tell you how I feel about that. That, right there, is man-made. It's time for them to sacrifice some more bodies. It's time to do some more sacrifice. It happens every so often where they need to sacrifice so many souls. And they need so many lungs and kidneys and bladders and all this other stuff they need for transplants. For the black market, as they say. See, I can see through everything they doing. I can see through it. It didn't affect Cuba, which Cuba is right off the tip of it. It never affects the Dominican Republic. But their explanation for what the elitist is, oh, they've already, ingrained it in our brain and programmed us to say it's because we've been disobedient to God. Yes, we have been disobedient to God if you're practicing these different spirit religions, if the gods are the elitist. See, they got it in y'all heads that they God. In a sense, you may as well say they gods if they can just one or two of them can take the masses of all of us to believe all of this bull crap they've taught us. It's hard to break away from that mess, man. You taught that since a little bitty baby. What do I believe? I believe that what my son saw that fell out the sky was something that a missile of some sort. And when they dropped that, and then they got some footage on there where somebody was looking at the sky at a bright glowing light. That was it coming. Then they drop it in the ocean, in the Gulf, and right in the right spot, and it cracks that fault line, and it shakes it. Now somewhere, the repercussions, the recoil of it is going to be a tsunami. Be looking out for a tsunami if it hadn't already happened. They want that little tiny island. They feel like they deserve it. They have no respect for those people. They see them as primitives. They see them as, the person who wrote the long comment and stuff said something about they see what they see us. They see us as slaves, as black people. Let's put it like this. The elitists see us all as slaves. They see all Americans as slaves, as livestock, as money. That's why they say we all got a social security number and a bank. There's a bank somewhere that owns you. It ain't got nothing to do with being black. Hello? You can be any color. And you can be seen as a piece of meat. A piece of property. They don't care if you're a man or woman. Whether you're black, white, red, yellow, green. They don't care. So, if you are on a land where the leaders, and the officials do not have adequate military, you understand, to police and guard your skies, your waters, and your land, they'll get you. And that's what they see in Haiti. They got plans for that. They got plans for Haiti. That's why Fidel Castro made the decision of, okay, well, we're going communist. We're going to go and get the help of the Soviet Union, because if we don't, just like America took Florida, they're going to come and take this here too. Y'all don't know, but Florida used to be a part of Cuba. Key West, that little small, tiny island, was once Key West. They don't teach you that in history, do they? That's not going to benefit them. But they do brainwash you when it comes to all of the other bull crap about Benjamin Franklin. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about him, and Abraham Lincoln and all of that. I ain't trying to be funny, but the hell, well, you know what I'm saying? They ain't did shit for me. Hello, them is not my ancestors. And they ain't y'all's neither. Ain't y'all sick of that? I'm so sick and tired of them. I'm sick and tired of Madam C.J. Walker. I'm tired of that story. I'm tired of that damn y'all might not have to hear that mess. I'm sick, and I'm just being honest from my heart, man. I'm tired of this George Washington Carver invented peanut butters and discovered peanuts and shit like that, man. Fuck that shit, man. That ain't benefiting me none. I'm sick of Black History Month. The fuck with that. And I don't give a fuck about Martin Luther King Day. He was the biggest. Y'all don't mind me being real. He was the biggest coon. None of that stuff mean anything. That's not going to benefit me on my journey, man. It's not going to benefit your kids neither. Got all them thinking, oh, we're going to be martyrs and shit, you know. Oh, Obama was the president, so now anybody can be the goddamn president. No, hell, you can't. Got all these children believing these lies. But I didn't mean to get so emotional about that. Y'all know I'm just going to tell it like it is. That ain't conspiracy theory shit there. Tell me what Martin Luther King did for me. I know what you're going to say. Oh, now because of him, you can have your own this, your own that. No, that shit regulated. Oh, now spiritual, you can have your own hotel now. Oh, I can. Now that Martin Luther King did what he did, you can have your own restaurant, spiritual. Oh, I can. Well, now where am I get the money from? Who's gonna back it? Do y'all see where I'm coming from? Come on, y'all. We got to get off this fairy tale stuff. This is fairy tale mess. You can have all of this. I hope you're born with some money. Because the elitists control all of the wealth. Hope you got some money from somewhere. I ain't going to go too deep. I was going to go a little deeper than that. But one day I'm going to go a little bit more deeper than that. I'm going to go into that, in a little bit. I don't want to make that video into this, but I'm just not finna be lying to no little children. I'm not gonna be telling little children and stuff about them. C.J. Walker was the first one invented something that everybody else already knew to do. I'm not finna lie. Folks got peanuts all over the world. People been making peanut butter jelly sandwiches, peanut butter sandwiches, way before George Washington Carver. Peanuts been in the ground forever. Come on, y'all. When we gonna start believing in bunny rabbits and, you know what I'm saying, the Easter bunny and Santa Claus? When we gonna stop? They treat us like little kids, the elitists. Everybody know what's going on in America, but Americans. I've learned more about this country talking to people outside the country. Oh my God. That's why we get no respect when we go places. You go to Africa right now, man. I'm so gullible, honey. They've been swindling me out of everything. Even this damn head rag I got on my head. Because we're so gullible. Gullible Americans. Mm. Yeah, what we got going on here in the chat? Hey Vashti, how you doing? Y'all got to get to know the snakes around you. You got to get to know them. We got to stop thinking that, that the government is so caring and understanding of us and they want us to have the most. No, they see you as you are. Your animals, your cows, your goats, your herds of livestock. That's the way they see us. They don't want the best for us. They thinking about and plotting right now how the fuck they gonna get rid of us right now. Shit, man. They got a plan already into place. You better have you one too. This don't even look like a world of me no more. It could be just where I'm at here, right now. What stage of life I'm in right now, man. I don't even see nothing the same no more. I was looking at this lady video, and I'm not going to even call her name because you know how that can go. They can go to the left, you'll wind up getting your channel flagged. But she was talking about typhus. If she's watching, or anybody who know her, I don't know, who watched the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. But she was talking about typhus. 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 One of them old plagues. It's back, y'all. And guess where it's at? California. It's making a comeback. It says it's found in the feces of fleas and lices. And once you get it, you get rashes all over your body. You get this cough and fever and stuff like that. And some strands, you'll even die. We got to be careful, y'all. Because like I said, I just don't think that was just, I just don't think that, okay, maybe somebody went to another country because we had eradicated that shit here. I don't think somebody just came from another country and just having to bring some shit like that. They just testing how they gonna get that shit out there. They start off with a small population of people and see if they can get that shit to go and just get everywhere. But it never works. So then they're gonna be trying to come up with something else, man. They're gonna start in Atlanta, I keep telling y'all. So people in Atlanta need to watch out. And just when we're talking about that, we're not saying it's gonna start today or tomorrow. It could start 10 or 15, but just know it's coming. Hey, Black Goddess, how you doing? Jonathan Rain said, well, we can really do without California. My thing is this. We hear about what's going on in California. The last thing we need to do is pack our bags and try to move over there. I'm discouraging all people. Do not go and move to California unless you are a now if you're a native of Cali, that's your home. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? But just to be packing up, just getting up and moving in these different places and stuff where the land is cursed and these spirits want revenge, don't go to these damn places. I'm telling y'all. Not trying to promote no fear mongering. I'm just saying, it's some lands that's going some motherfucker. Y'all know those places? I ain't gonna even call their names. Okay, Light Bearer said the plague is not gonna kill all, just some. That's right, just some. But we need to be aware of what they up to and the fact they're plotting. I'm not trying to scare everybody and say, hey, let's get ready for the apocalypse. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just raising an awareness that, hey, a lot of these old strange little, bumps popping up on your body or these weird coughs and stuff like that, Just be careful, y'all. Take your cod liver oil, take your D3, try to make sure you get all the vitamins and stuff out of your fruits and veggies. That's all I'm saying. I'm just talking about what they doing out there, man. They doing the most. They're like, oh, it's getting overcrowded. Because in the end, what they want to do is they want to pile everybody up in the city and all this little rural areas and stuff like this, turn it back into natural water. That's that. I think it's some type of an agenda that they have, where they have plans and stuff, and that's not going to probably be anytime soon, but it's coming. Let's not take nothing for granted is all I'm saying. Okay? Hey, Flower Bomb, how you doing? Hey, the sunspot grasshopper, how are you? Hey, Rena. Hello, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I can't pronounce all of your name and everything. We're just talking. We're just talking about how, I'm not trying to scare people here. I'm just saying that, the ancestors are going to come and take some revenge on the land. Certain lands are cursed. California is one of them. California is cursed. California is cursed. And they were talking about typhus. I was looking at someone's channel and she was discussing typhus. That's a particular strand of a bacterium that is and these are some of the pestilence that were on the land long ago that are making a comeback. You know what I'm saying? And so you're going to see a lot of activity going on in places like California and Georgia and Louisiana. Anywhere where folks just around here taking folk land. Just taking what the fuck they want and thinking ain't no consequences behind it. And what's so killing about it is the people who've stolen the land to utilize the land for greed and capital and wealth. They ain't even living in these places, man. So guess what? The people who decide to move there become the sacrifices and the guinea pigs. Yep. That's why they're discovering a lot of crazy diseases that others don't have amongst the wealthy. It's true. Look it up. And also, we talked about the fact that Haiti has once again suffered another earthquake. That's all by design, too. It's sacrificing season. It's probably for the queen, because the queen done lived to be almost 200 years old. She done lived forever. So, I'm not saying necessarily that's what it is. My mind just going so many different places. You know what I'm saying? Every so often, they got to sacrifice so many souls. And here we go. Again. Haiti. Guard your skies. And see, you got so many of them in there now trying to turn to Christianity and all that other stuff and everything. You do better just, doing your native religion of voodoo, spirit religion. Because this Christianity thing is poisonous. And it's poisonous. It's just all over the land. It's frightening. We're going to get 2 cars. One coming in 2 directions. 2 directions. They're coming. It gets real busy on Sundays here. And I think it's because a lot of the people here are going somewhere. Maybe they're having a party or something at the river or something. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. So expect some floodings for you people here in the southeast, it's going to be a lot of flooding, a lot of rain as they try to change the temperatures and stuff because it's 93 degrees here. October 7th of 2018 as I continue to document the weather. The toads are out. So they like, okay, it's time for some water. That's a sign. A lot of toads and frogs is a sign of rain. Well, see, now y'all see how I feel about things. No, that's just me. I'm just a curious person. And I just know that Cuba, once you get to Key West, you're 91 miles from Cuba. So I just don't understand how come when you're in Key West, you're getting like temperatures of 39 degrees. You cross the water, 91 miles, and it's 80 some degrees. That just come on. Come on, elitists. Level up. That don't sound right to me. Cuba wouldn't waste their money on conditioning the weather, but America would. Yeah, they must be having a party at the river. They're having a party at the river. So anyways, what y'all think happened? It did a lot of damage once again. I was looking at the footage. It done tore up some stuff. They said the northern part of Haiti, close to Cuba. It done tore up some stuff. Y'all look at that footage. Who that need a liver? That's how I get to thinking. Somebody needs some kidneys. Somebody might need some eyes. Blood sacrifice. That's what keeps the queen so viable. Y'all, how old is this queen? How old is she? What she eat? What she drink? I want to know more information on her. Because I was expecting for her to be gone last year. But instead, if I'm not mistaken, Barbara Bush went instead. And then they found out that she was some kin to Aleister Crowley. I'm not saying that's true, y'all. I'm not saying that's true. But they were talking about that. It's gonna be too dusty to continue to do videos here. They stirring up the dead. It's just too much stuff. Drying out my throat. I'll be dirty before I get to where I got to go. This head rag gonna turn dirty. Okay, so. Hey, Cash. Oh, Cash said they have been manipulating weather for organ trafficking and blood sacrifices. That fake queen is old as hell. Hell, shit. She gotta be about 150 years old. Now, we know she's not that old. I'm just being sarcastic. You know what I'm saying? We don't fucking get a chance to live that goddamn long. God damn. They got to be sacrificing something. And I heard that queen is our queen, too. Now, that's what I heard. I might be wrong. I think it's for her. What they did to Haiti is for her. Trust me, it is. Every time she get kind of like low on energy and shit, man, they come over here and sacrifice some motherfuckers. Ooh, y'all know how I feel. Okay, Peter said Jesus would want us to renounce Christianity. Okay, Christianity done messed up so many folks. Brainwashed people. Folks done committed suicide, murder people. Shoot all in the name of football and Christianity. Especially down here in the southeast, man. You get cut down here. You get to talk about these football teams, this college football team. You get to talk about Alabama and Auburn and stuff like that. You better make sure you know who you talking about. And Alabama can't go and brag in Louisiana about football and stuff like that because they'll get you. Y'all just don't know how serious they take this damn ball down here in the southeast, y'all. You can get murdered. Peter says she's super old. Honey, when we talking about longevity, honey, we need to ask her what is the key to longevity, girl. Talk to me. Hello? Is it some type of magical pill? No, I know what it is. Sacrifice. Okay, Lightbearer says Christianity is not about anything spiritual, but it's about physical. The physical. That's it. When you go into church, the first thing they want to do is talk about prosperity. They want to talk about how you can, get a brand new car, and how you can have several houses, and that's it. That's it. It's all about pimpology. Women serve your men, make them happy, because they see us as property. Okay, we own by them. You understand? Collect as many motherfucking women as you possibly can. I mean, I'm an example of who you should be. As you can see, I have my old lady here and women over in the congregation. That's it. I done been in plenty of churches, man, and that's all I get out of them. Don't tell me there's more to it than that. No, it's not. Now they can work some Christian magic up in there. I ain't gonna lie now. When they get to praying on you, you better hope they praying for your good, not your bad. Okay, I will give them that. They must be having a party down there because everybody's paired, like couples. There's something going on down there. Okay, the sun spot grasshopper says they control the land because if any one of ancestral lineage holds the land, they can raise the energy, they can raise the power. Watch my toes, because I got bit by an ant, and it was a fire ant at that. I ain't getting bit today. Brother said he got his gym bag out right now, y'all. And look, hey Alexis, I don't want y'all to just listen to me. I want y'all to do y'all research. Hey, Tylita says she has a friend listening with her. Oh, Californication. Oh, brother pupil said Californication. You don't want to be there. That ain't the place to be right about now. The lost angels, or lost angel us. Says brother pupil. Y'all, it's something to it now. Jackie Brown said Texas and Louisiana. Okay. So anyways, y'all, it's just the way it is. I ain't fixing to sit down and play coon with none of these fools around here that believe in all that shit about God is bringing the winter to us. And it's supposed to be snow all over the ground. Bullshit. That ain't real, man. That snow ain't goddamn real. It's not real. You shouldn't be. This is tropical where I'm at. Most of the southern regions of the United States of America is tropical. So we should not be getting fucking snow. I saw when New Orleans had some snow. I'm like, oh, fuck no. With all these damn factories that got paper mills and shit, nuclear plants, and steam coal plants, that's where the fucking snow is coming from. It's nuclear snow. Look it up. Don't just go to YouTube and look it up. Look it up on Google. The shit is radioactive. And I see little children and stuff eating it. The skies, radioactive cloud. You should be on high doses of cod liver oil. You should be getting all the natural D3 you can possibly get your hands on, man. We are all hot right now. And if you don't know what hot means, look it up. You got Wi-Fi waves crisscrossing all over. Like right now I'm holding this device in my hand. Shit, my hand hot. Okay, I thought I lost y'all. Okay, I know what's going on. My phone is getting ready to die. Yes. It's probably gonna alarm in a minute because my phone has been getting hot where the alarm will go off and let me know that it's overheating. Okay. Okay, family, I'm gonna be back with another live stream. I gotta let this go right now. The screen has gotten dark for some strange reason. And the phone is hot. Like I say, they work on you not only on a physical level, but on a supernatural level too. They got their spirits police in the place too. A lot of people call it the shadowy government. You think the government don't have its own spirits on patrol? Watching you, eyeing you? And you wonder why you got so much resistance every time you have a plan, it fails? They fucking your plans up. They do not intend on anybody they don't like or they don't respect having motherfucking anything. Hello? And I seriously do believe that there are a lot of lands out there that they'll never conquer because they are invisible to the what? Naked eye. That is what I call a highly evolved civilization. And where did I get that from? I got that from watching that Black Panther movie. I said, that make a lot of sense. Because, see, if you want to know what's going on, watch the movies. Not the news, but watch Hollywood. It's going to let you know what they know, what the elitists know. Hello? Okay, y'all, I'm going to get on off of this right here and get this thing charged up so we can start up another live chat, okay? I'm looking at, hey, Babylon, Babylon falling. Snow burns in Michigan, not melt when putting fire to it. I was looking at that. You can't, with a lighter you can't, but now it will melt when you put that natural flame on it from striking a match. I noticed that then it will, but still, that is something to think about. Any flame should really make snow. Any kind of heat should make the snow melt. Because like, you know, shit, down here we got all that snow last year, and which is unheard of. Matter of fact, it was snowing more southern, close to the ocean, than it was more northern of Alabama. Now, you know that's some bullshit there. And I had this thing, see, I'm not so familiar with dealing with conditions of snow here. We're not familiar with that, so that's why we shut the town down. If we got snow flurry in an inch, that'll shut a whole town down here because we don't have the equipment to invest in that. I had on top of my truck a thick coating of snow that I drove around with shit for about a whole goddamn week. It was a damn week. I put it in the sun. I said, I'm going to put it in the sun because the temperatures had gotten up to 60 something degrees. Don't snow supposed to melt at 60 something? But anyway, shit, that shit wasn't melting. Yeah, it got up to 65 degrees. I'm the only one riding around with snow on top of my truck. Somebody said, you better get that off your truck before it break your sunroof glass top. So finally, my lazy butt went on ahead and got it off of there because I said, shit, this motherfucker's going to stay here forever. Shit. Get down to 90 degrees, I'm still riding around with snow on my truck. Now, y'all know that's artificial. Come on, y'all. Come on. Snow still on the ground. It's 75 degrees. What is this? It's a chemical produced in a lab. Produced in a plant. Okay? A nuclear plant. A steam coal plant. A factory. These factories. Yeah, with them long pipes coming up out of them and shit. Yeah, blowing clouds up in the sky. That's turning it into rain or snow, whatever they desire. And then it lands down on your ground. And then the next day, the temperatures down here drop. The temperature rises fast here, like overnight. Like I said, talk to me. It's hot enough to go swimming, and I got snow still on the ground. I'm just beyond the foolishness now. I don't know about y'all. Don't it just bother you to see people who really believe that? You don't say nothing to them because you know it just ain't no way to get through to them, and you just have to sit there and watch them while they watch you. We just both looking at each other like this. I just left the place like that. Everybody got on skin tight shorts up their coochie cracks, and tight pants, and the men walking around, with the pants hanging so you can see their underwears, the balls of the cheeks of their behinds, and all of that. It's like this secret world of coded communication that only they understand, and they only see and acknowledge themselves. And you're completely visible. Not that you want to be visitable or be on their radar. It's just interesting to be able to witness something like that. I don't know, y'all. Let me stop, because y'all be like, "Mama, you judging these people." I be want to say, take the coochie cutters off and put you on a long skirt, girl. You know what they gonna say? "Oh, Mama, you just saying that you're old." No. Y'all see that? They interrupted my live stream. I'm gonna say it again. Take the coochie cutters off. Okay? Now, I know ain't nobody watching me that do that kind of stuff, but we just gonna spread it all across the land. Women, you don't need the coochie cutters, okay? You don't need those, and you don't have to have all that other craziness and stuff so that you can be noticed. You don't have to do the most. Hello? Oh my gosh. And like I said, I seen a lady in her 70s. Her pants were so tight that she was walking like a penguin to get around. Like I said, penguin, not a penguin, but a penguin. And she really needed a cane. But that's just how important it is to be relevant here in the South. You gotta show them what you're working with. Show me what you're working with. Yeah, that's important. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, look at me, man. Look what I got. Look, come over here and look at this. Look what I got. That's what it's all about. It's one great big old competition. It ain't got nothing to do with because Mama in her 50s, because Mama already told you some of these women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, they still doing it too. Okay? They're in a trance. That's right. And they ain't gonna come up out there. Oh, okay. The coochie cutters. Babylon said coochie cutters are asking for years of infections. Okay? Well, see, now they want to promote that, because guess what? When you go to the gynecologist, she makes more money. He makes more money on the different creams and peels and suppositories and all that stuff. And all he got to say is, if you just take that out your ass, you'll be fine. I'm just being silly, y'all. Just being silly, but it's true. It's really true. Okay. I'm reading the chat, y'all. Yes, Peter said Alabama should be like Mexico. Of course, most of this at the bottom down, like Southern California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, the southern portion of Texas, the southern part of Louisiana. Like I said, New Orleans had no business with snow, y'all, last year. That's a little tiny island. The southern portions of Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, and I'm not sure about North Carolina. It should be like the Gulf of Mexico. It should be like Mexico. I mean, I'm 2 hours from the Gulf of Mexico. The temperature fluctuations. What's up with that? Okay, so y'all, I better get off this. I don't know, something went wrong. My lights, the screen on my light on my phone is gone down for some reason. It may be because it's got to be kind of low on charge. Okay, y'all. So it has been nice talking to you, and we'll get this started up once again. Okay, doke. Y'all, what y'all finna do? What y'all finna do, y'all? Hey, what y'all finna do? Talk to me. You getting ready to cook a Jackie? What you say, light barrier? Another hurricane. Talk to me. I'm surprised the ones that came through didn't do anything. I am so surprised. Because I was expecting them to do some damage. Yeah. I was expecting them to do some damage. They ain't do nothing. They damaged the little areas over there and over on that side where they had them. But I was expecting for it to kind of come up a little bit and probably bring us some rain or do some stuff like that, like it did last year, but it didn't. I mean, it didn't. I mean, it was just like it never happened. Nothing ever happened. Matter of fact, we've only had rain 2 times this month, back to back. One day 30 minutes, the next day 30 minutes, but not enough adequate rain so that like a whole day's worth of rain to soak towards the earth to wet the roots up of the trees and stuff like that. We're not getting any of that. I find that strange. Okie dokie, y'all. You know what, Light Barry, you make me think about something when you talk about meteorites. You said meteorites are falling today and tomorrow, sister. Okay. It makes me think. Because some of this stuff could be, a lot of times these earthquakes can be caused by meteors. And when meteors come, they bring like showers a lot of the times with them. Because my son said he saw something drop out the sky yesterday. Just lit the sky up. And y'all, when y'all see stuff like that, okay, it says low battery. So I got to go on, okay? And I'll be back in a little bit. Okay. Bye-bye. Please rate and subscribe.